Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is the Crypto Master Preneur Coach, Funeka Ngxitho. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? I put a smile there. That's what most of you are doing this morning. You're trying to go against the market. Look at this guy. He's trying to fight the bulls himself. It's crazy. Guys, we are in one of those videos where we talk for 5 to 10 minutes and we ask the three most important questions. And what does it mean? How can you benefit from it? What impact will it have on your portfolio? If you are not part of our private group, inbox me and we'll hook you up. If you haven't done any of our training, perhaps it's time that you do. I couldn't have found a better picture than this. I watch this every day. People try to go against the market. You never do that, okay? You never do that. If you do, in the pit you go. That's like, think of an ocean. If you were to try and go against the current, oh man, it will swallow you whole. That is why surfers don't go against the current. They go with the current. They wait for the biggest wave and they ride it to the bottom. They don't ride it up. You can't do that. But people try and do that in cryptocurrencies on a daily basis. And I simply watch and I'm like, oh dear. Now, let me give you a practical example. Think of this line here as support. When we do our training, I show you this live and I say, never ever trade here. Never ever trade close to support. Look how close he is. Think of this as a resistance line. Never ever trade close to a resistance line. You just don't do that. Those are like in a soccer situation, penalties. You will create humongous penalties and your team will lose. Okay, you should be able to recognize the market is tumbling down. Move out of the way and let the market do what markets do. Allow it to rest. That moment when you see your first candle of rest and you see the market is starting to go sideways or it creates a double bottom or whichever tool that you are using, whether you are using the Fibonacci retracement, whether you are using the Bollinger Band, whether you are using CCI, it really doesn't matter which tool you are using. There's so many tools. Whether you're using MACD, it really doesn't matter. Whenever you get your own tool that tells you the bottom is in, whether it's in a daily period, it's in a 4-hour period, it's in a weekly period, only then you attempt to enter the market. But you don't try to push the bulls up. Or worse, try to climb. You never try to push the bears up. And you never try to climb up with the bulls. You will get hurt. You will end up in this pit. I couldn't explain it much better than this, but in real life, what we do in the training is we will find a scenario for you where you can see it in action. You say, this market is tumbling down. Don't trade here. These are the formations you can expect when the market is tumbling down. And we will find you a formation that shows that this particular asset is going up. And you never trade if it's close to resistance because anything can happen. It can hit resistance and not break through and come down tumbling. You're going to lose. And I've had people in Forex who say, oh, my account was wiped clean. Your account will be wiped clean if you go against the market. So we teach you, we try and show you that what seems so technical and complicated can be, can be simplified. Indeed, can be made to small chunks that even you can be able to bite and chew on and not choke to death. The reason why people choke to death is because they are doing this, but they're not even aware that's what they are doing. Because perhaps even the person that told them they can do this doesn't even know that's what they're doing. They are going against the market. Hence, they are tumbling down. The tip I can give you today is that stay away from margin trades, guys. And I know some people don't like what I say, but I can support what I'm saying. Show me one person, not 10, not 5, not 7, one person who's extremely successful in margin trades. I will take back my statement. You know, if if you don't know how to place a proper order and you're not having a history of trades that you're doing successfully, and what is your success rate, and you want to tackle margin trades, guys, don't play with your money. Okay, we are trying to teach you how to double your money in small chunks. We're not trying to make you lose your money. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've seen people make silly mistakes. I mean, naturally, we all know when the robot is green, you jump the street. When it's red, you wait. When it's amber, you don't move. Because who knows which driver is drunk or not even looking. They will go on top of you. Treat the market the way you would treat dangerous things like jumping the streets. Some people think the markets will listen to their emotions. It doesn't work like that. Don't do this. The coach says don't do this. It's never going to work. Alright, I'm going to stop here because I don't want to sound like I'm preaching now. I love you all, and I will see you soon. And the coach, me and myself out.